Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? A gracious good morning to you, good people. It's your girl KB. You know what I do, and you know why I do it. It's Tuesday morning. It is May 27th, and it's 2:38 in the a.m. Is it 2:38? Yes, it is 2:38 in the a.m. Let me just chit chat with you for a few ticks, if you don't mind. This weekend was one for the record books, folks. I just need to say that. As you can see, I'm stumbling and stammering all over my words right now as I speak them. Saturday was wonderful. It was First Holy Communion for my great nephews, and we were supposed to get together in Oakland for a dinner after the communion. Now, the communion is in a little burb outside of San Francisco. And then the dinner is about 35 miles away in the city of Oakland. Now, I'm unfamiliar with these little side streets in the city of San Francisco, and my navigation was not connected to my car. So I'm trying to drive and look at the navigation map on my cell phone. And I managed to get to the venue on time, mind you. You know, I took a circuitous route just based on that map. Had it said, go down this street, I know I would have found it a lot quicker. So got there, parked, enjoyed myself playing with the babies, and my youngest, well, not the youngest, the middle great nephew now. And when he saw me walking to church, he just broke all protocol. They're standing in the front getting instructions, and I see him waving and mouthing the words "auntie," So it's like, my boy. So I sit with the rest of the family, and the service was wonderful. All the little kids were amazing, and I could just feel myself swelling with pride watching my nephews take communion for the first time. That was just awesome. And I get in my car getting ready to go to the venue, some 30 miles away, and I missed the freeway exit because it was a weird turn. And if you miss it, then you got to go all the way into the city, which I did. But when I got to the entrance for the Bay Bridge, traffic was bumper to bumper. And I knew, had I gotten on that bridge at that ramp, my folks would have been finished with dinner by the time I got to Oakland. So I text my sister and let her know, hey, I can't make it because traffic is just crazy. And, for me personally, something just didn't sit right in my spirit as far as the energy. Now, it could very well have been me. And I'm going to say that I may have been irritated by missing my turn, the traffic, just not being able to sit and just chop it up with my folks. Because, on Friday I was very excited about it. But like I said, the energy just wasn't there. So rather than subject myself to the insanity and throw a damper on the occasion, I opted to circle back and go home. So that started the weekend. Then Sunday, I fully intended to create some t-shirt designs and get those set up and rep to go for Monday because we had a 3-day weekend. So I got all the designs done, to my satisfaction. And, it's like, let me take a quick nap because I got up in my normal time. I did shout outs on Saturday, so you can hear the time stamp on that. And it's like, let me take a quick nap before I knew it. Everything was a wrap, man. It was like I was out cold. And I got up early Sunday morning, earlier than usual, to get these things started and so I could do some designs and, yeah. And I heard all this ruckus. I mean, it was early in the morning. I'm like, who is up mowing their lawn or doing yard work at this hour? So, as you know, I live in an in-law apartment. So I go to the garage. I have to go through the garage to get to my apartment. Go through the garage and I look and there's a fire down the street. They're cutting holes in the roof. Okay, shortly thereafter, as they're getting the fire under control, the power goes out. And I want to say that happened at about 6:30 in the morning. Now, I had been hearing the noise of this fire for maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours prior to the power going out. The power was out all day yesterday. Now, I just bought groceries on Friday. Now, I don't know how many of you know this phenomenon. You know, by midday, I noticed water under my refrigerator. Yeah. The drip pan was full because the freezer had defrosted. Now I'm trying to keep this door closed just so I don't expose my food to, losing the cool breeze that is the refrigerator at this point. The power came back on, I want to say at about 1:30. It was on for about an hour and a half. And then went out again. I want to say a little after 4. Yeah, a little after 4. And did not come back on until after 8 p.m. So the majority of the things that I had in my refrigerator that I bought on Friday, I'm going to have to cook it all up today and hope for the best for the rest of the week. Yeah, so all day yesterday, all day Memorial Day, no power. And did I mention, on top of everything else, I got a parking ticket outside the church. All of that. So that was my weekend. Needless to say, it didn't go too smoothly, but I'm here. I'm praising. I'm dragging. But I know the day is full of possibilities and blessings. So I'm just going to hold on to that. Amen.